He's from California. Now, that's what I describe me, indie wrestler, gamer, goat enthusiast.
Get the F out.
Alright, welcome to episode number 29 of the ECWF podcast. We will not get the F out, we put the F back in. I'm your host, Sean Bicking, coming to you from the Electric City, Scranton, Pennsylvania. And on this episode, I was joined by my guest, Ruby Flyier. We talk all about his career, we talk about all the hot topics in the WWE going on right now. So I think you guys will really enjoy this one. I know I did. So without further ado, here's Ruby Flyier.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much.
How's it going?
Good. Just got done eating and actually watching the 2014 Royal Rumble while talking.
Oh, nice. I was just watching the NBA draft, like the first two picks, so
Nice.
got that on mute in the background. So yeah.
Same here. My volume's like all the way down.
Yeah, mine too. I got the air conditioner going. I'm trying to stay away from that, but I can't turn it off right now. So, so you're from Southern California, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you currently reside?
No, I currently reside in Florida.
Oh, geez. Well, that's a change. Yeah, I'm kind of the same thing, but kind of different.
Yeah, a little bit. I think depending on part of Florida you're in. If you're in Orlando or like Miami area, it's pretty much like the East Coast version of California or Southern California.
Do you have a preference between California or Florida?
It depends on what I'm doing. Like I really don't really have anything different to say about either area. Oh, like I say, California is more expensive.
Is it more what?
More expensive.
Oh, really? Okay. So where does the name Ruby Flyier come from?
That's actually a name. Funny as it came up with in high school. Just me and my buddies, because I was the one that was set on becoming a professional wrestler, so we're just coming up with random names for me. And got thinking of one of my friends like, "Hey, freaking, your name's Ruben, so let's change it to Ruby." And then because I like to jump off of everything, we'll call you Flyer. First, I was like, that sounds kind of lame. And kind of grew on me.
Yeah. A funny story. I was telling my wife earlier today. Like she asked who I was interviewing tonight, and I said his name's Ruby Flyier, and she saw a thing on my calendar that said I don't know if you know the girl. Her name is Ray Lynn.
Yeah.
She thought I was supposed to interview her, and I'm like, no, it's Ruby, and she's like, wait, Ruby's the guy's name and Ray is the girl's name. So
she like reversed them.
Yeah. I was like, no. I was like, it's a guy. But
Probably all depends on how Ray is spelled too, because there's a
yeah, no, it was yeah, she spells it R-A-Y too, so
yeah. Which that's the guy who I think who spelled it is either was it R-A-E or something like that, or R-E-A or R-E-Y.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. And listen, my name is Sean, so it's S-E-A-N, S-H-A-W-N, S-H-A-U-N. Like everybody, They always spell it the wrong way, and I always like feel bad correcting them, but at the same time, I'm like, it's my name, you know, like.
Yeah.
But
same here. My actual first name, there's so many ways to spell it.
Yeah. Okay, so did you have any other names, like through your wrestling career, or was it always Ruby Flyier?
Well, when I went to Tennessee, they thought Ruby didn't sound tough enough, so they changed it to RB, which I'm like, my initials, really? Okay.
So RB Flyier?
Like, yeah, and then when I left Tennessee, I went back to Ruby.
Okay, all right. So, I mean, obviously, like, you grew up, like, a big fan of wrestling, right? You just said you're watching the Royal Rumble.
Watched it since I was 5.
Yeah, okay. And, what was it like growing up? I mean, you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I got 3 younger sisters, so I'm the oldest of 4 kids.
Okay, were any of them wrestling fans too?
The youngest one is, and then the oldest of the 3 occasionally, and then the other one just kind of does their own. The middle sister kind of does their own thing. So, But the youngest one was kind of attached me to the hip growing up. So he's a wrestling fan.
Oh, so it kind of almost like skipped a generation there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, like, were your parents like taking you to like the events when they came to town, or?
Not really. It was more or less always just watching stuff on TV. So they weren't really big on wrestling, but my grandma was. But again, she didn't want to go out to the events, so I just could always, I guess, everyday occasion of they would watching Raw with my grandma or SmackDown with her.
No, okay. So what was like your actual first event that you remember going to?
Actually, not WWE or indie shows more than anything. I think ECWF.
No, of course, yeah. That's how it is, and half the time they're better than what's on TV anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So was it?
The indie stuff.
Yeah. What did you play any other sports growing up?
No, just pretty much just wrestling. And like I wrestled in high school, so I thought every kid that wrestled in high school already do it because you watch stuff on TV and think, oh, it's going to be the same, and it's
Yeah.
not. So
Right.
it's still fun.
Mm-hmm. So you were amateur wrestling in high school, and was there any college?
No. After high school and straight training, so pro.
Okay, yeah. You said
Sorry, I burped there.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I did just scarf down chicken parmesan.
Yeah, you did say that. So was there a certain moment or a person that inspired you to say, like, I want to do that for a living?
I think it was when I first started watching wrestling. I don't think it was like the first instance when I watched wrestling, because Shawn Michaels, the wrestler, got me into wanting to watch wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while, it grew on me, and it's like, oh, that's kind of what I want to do. And everyone's like, oh, no, it's just a page over on it. Behold, look at me now. I'm a wrestler.
Yeah. And like you said, you started training like right out of high school. What did you?
I turned 18. It was right out the gate.
Okay, so what were your parents thinking at that time? Were they trying to steer you away from it, or they kind of accepted? They knew, like, how passionate.
Hey, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Because like they were supportive and not supportive at the same time, but hey, you actually do accomplish it. It does help.
Okay, that's cool. That's always good to have that support system. So how did you find your training school?
Whether it's looking up schools on the internet and see what was close by. And luckily for me, after high school, we're moving from we're moving from the Orange County, LA County area out to San Bernardino County, which is the desert, and there's a school out there which is really good. So that's what I ended up doing. Looking for schools close by to where I was moving.
Right, that's smart. Yeah. So, how did you pay for training school?
Work, and also just whatever I couldn't pay, just pretty much pay your dues and just do stuff around the school or help set up rings, stuff like that.
Okay.
Help the shows.
Okay. Well, what kind of job did you have?
I had quite a few. Quite good work. I think started off with what it was like sign holding advertisements, like little staffing jobs, just to get extra money, just to get money.
Yeah.
So those are the things that hire you to get to staffing agencies, especially when you're like fresh out of high school.
Right. Okay. So how long before you started training and everything did you get out of California and go to Tennessee?
Well, the thing is, I had my first actual match was like in 2009 after I started training for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, I decided just actually got funny. The way I got up to Tennessee was I wanted to take a break from wrestling for a couple of years, so I joined the Army in 2011. And when I finished boot camp, I got stationed in Tennessee at Fort Campbell, which is on the border of Tennessee, Kentucky. But a couple of my buddies in California, I put a good word out. It's like, oh, they're looking for promoters in Tennessee under, like, without even telling me. And then I get random phone calls on my phone, like, hey, dude, so-and-so makes you the you want to wrestle for us? And it's like, part of my brain saying no, be dedicated, the other part saying yes. So what I do, yeah, I'll wrestle for you guys, and then talk it over with my, like, leadership and stuff like that, and they're cool with it.
Okay, so it's kind of like a word of mouth thing that.
Yeah, so as weird as it was, the Army actually brought me out to Tennessee and also gave me the bigger opportunity for wrestling.
Oh wow, okay. So you were.
I was up in California for a good while, and
right. So
different.
Yeah, so you were training for a little bit, and then you stopped training. Well, not stopped training, but you joined the Army like in between.
Yeah, because I was still wrestling because I had my first match in 2009. I started training in 2007.
Okay.
And then I'm like, okay, wrestling's not going too good, so let's try something else. And that's when I got stationed in Tennessee. I'm like, oh, but like I said, my buddy decided to give me my phone number.
So
I was, and then got the phone call. So
did you join the Army thinking like just gonna try a different route, like you were done with wrestling, or?
I wasn't done with wrestling. I just want to like do some different country.
Mm-hmm.
And just think good, like oh, I'm gonna serve my country, and then see what comes out of it. And then the old, like, oh, I got wrestling out of it, too.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay, so you were in Tennessee for, 3 years, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So June of 2014, I got out of the Army, and then, for, August that year, I moved out to Florida.
So how would that work, like, wrestling while in the Army, though? Like, they will let you leave, or?
No, I just wrestled in the state.
Okay.
Didn't really, because they can't really let you leave.
Right, yeah.
Unless you take leave or vacation, so it's just wrestle weekends within Tennessee.
Okay, so was there, like, different promotions, or was it always the same?
Now there's a few different promotions. HWA was the first, and then went to, ECWA was one, you had ECWF. A few different ones, and then the last one I was with was Tennessee All-Pro.
Okay. All right. So, what ultimately brought you to Florida then from Tennessee?
Better opportunity.
Wrestling wise?
Yeah, it's one of the bigger, better things. It's like, okay, I already did what I can in Tennessee, so see what I can do in Florida.
Okay. So
you got Florida. That's where everything's out here. You have the performance center, bunch of promotions.
Right. So
TNA.
Was that like your decision, or like somebody else kind of, hey, like Florida's where it's at, or you just kind of figured that out on your own?
Yeah, I mean, my own decision. Or one of my buddies told me, I'm getting out and doing today. Why don't you come to Florida? And then you be out here? And I'm like, because he's also my roommate too while I was in the Army, so I was like, all right. Why not? Wait for you to get out, and then we'll just go to Florida.
Okay. What part of Florida?
Right now, I am in Ocala, which is pretty much central Florida. It's right by the biggest city, Ocala.
Okay.
Next this area. So it's like an hour and a half away from Orlando, just about.
So you said right now that's where you are, but when you first got to Florida, there was somebody else? Somewhere else?
No, I was always in
okay.
the same area. I think when I first got here, Summerfield, but they're all pretty much the same area.
Okay. Yeah, that's smart, like, on your part, though, like, just to have that know about, like, Florida's where it's at, like you said, the Performance Center and TNA, Universal Studios, all that stuff down there. And,
yeah, exactly.
Even the indie scene, like, is really, like, kind of blown up.
The indie scene is stacked out here.
Yeah. Okay, so talk a little bit about wrestling under a mask. Like, what's that about? Like, is that, like, that presents challenges, or?
Well, not what do you challenges like? Is it hard for me to breathe or stuff like that?
Yeah, just in general, like, I mean, like, vision wise, like anything.
If the mask shifts a little bit, I mean, it will enter my vision, but I'll adjust it really quick because it's always just quick, simple. I just grab the bridge with right by my nose, just slide it over, or I'll fix it. But because I wear a full face mask, so depending on if it's hot in the building or whatnot, it will somewhat not enter my breathing, but it makes things a little more, like, it makes it hotter first.
Yeah. So, and I seen a bunch of your pictures I was looking at, and you don't show your face from what I can see, and like it's always either the mask or like, is that something like tradition wise, or like you just feel?
I trained in lucha, so
okay.
At one point I finally took on a mask.
Okay.
When I was still training, I didn't really go by Ruby Flyier yet. But when I finally started, then I put the mask on.
Right.
Because no one really knows who you are yet, so you get away with it.
Right.
You do that stuff, you take the mask, and everyone's like, "Oh, look, who's this guy?" And at that time, I didn't really have the tattoos either, so it made it easier.
Yeah.
The tattoos kind of like gathered over the years.
How many you got?
I lost count at 13. But
you sound like my yeah. Okay, do you have a favorite, or like what was the first one?
First one was actually Samurai, which I got on my right forearm, and then literally 2 hours later, I got an injury on the left forearm.
Wait, 2 hours later?
Yeah, so I had, within a couple hours, I already had both my forearms covered.
How does that happen?
That was actually fun sleeping at night, because I like sleeping with my arm underneath my pillow. So I sleep with my back with my arms like uncovered, so I can touch them.
Oh man, that's crazy. So with the mask on, like, so you're like going out in public and you're still wearing it and everything too?
No, not in public. I just don't make it known who I am.
Oh, okay. Don't. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. That makes sense. So, I'd imagine, like, you training in lucha and everything, like you said, some of your favorites must have, like, been growing up, like, those kind of guys, like Mysterio and people like that.
Yeah, and then later in my career, I discovered Strong Style, which is a Japanese style, and I kind of started incorporating that into my style.
Okay, so
now it's a mixture of, it's now just called Lucha Strong, which is pretty much both put together.
Sounds good. With somebody like Rey Mysterio, though, what did you think about when they took the mask off of him?
I was like, I think I was like 99 or 98 when it happened, so it was still pretty young, and I didn't understand like why they would do that.
Yeah.
Later on, because I remember I watched a lot of lucha on the Spanish channels, and it's like, oh, they all wear their masks, and then you understand that they usually do mask matches, and that's how they lose it. And then later on in life, when you figure stuff like behind the scenes stuff out, and it's like you'll either lose your job or lose your mask. It's like that guy really had really no choice. That's where all his money is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to do what you got to do, but it's still a simple deal.
Yeah. I hated it, and I'm glad that when he got to WWE, they like kind of ignored that fact, and they never made him take it off either.
Yeah, WWE wanted him to put it back on, but that was kind of a little political thing with him getting the mask back on. So he had to go through the Lucha Commission in Mexico. I can't remember what it's called, but they had to actually approve one mask again. Once the guy loses their mask, they either A, got to go under a different gimmick and start another whole new gimmick, or don't wear it at all, but they actually let him keep the mask under the same gimmick.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So is that something
pretty big when they do it?
Yeah. So that's something like, and your training, like same thing.
Yeah, like for any luchador, same thing. You have to put your mask in, so they can make a wager match.
Okay.
And I think the only other step is sometimes you'll do like a mask for hair.
Yeah.
So one guy will either shave his head, one guy will lose his mask.
Yeah, I remember seeing a couple of those. How many different masks do you have?
Right now, I just have 2. I had a couple more, but incident happened last year when a bunch of my gear got stolen. So
really,
I had to buy all new gear.
Like stolen from the locker room or your house?
No, I was in the process of moving, and old roommate just decided because they wanted to be bitter about it, I was moving out. So I was guessing I didn't see my gear bag or whatnot, and they took it. And when I came back, like, hey, did I leave my gear here? I was like, no, we didn't see it. And they got rid of it.
Wow. That's...
So I try to hold my head or something like that. It's like, wow, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, definitely.
To drop a bunch of money on YouTube.
Yeah, so I think I asked you that the other day. Where do you get your gear from?
Lucha. That's where I got all the new gear.
Mm-hmm.
Like the old stuff I got from like MTV Wear, which is they make like Lucha tires, stuff like that, like it's made in Mexico, and then I think Lucha, that gear is made in like El Salvador or something like that.
Okay, and
the
yeah.
shipping is outrageous.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that stuff's not. I can't imagine it's not cheap. Just the So the ones that got stolen or lost, or however you want to interpret it, stolen.
Yeah, it's gone for good.
How much were they? Were they kind of expensive, or it's just the principle?
Oh man, I lost count of how much I spent this year. Like I collected over the years, so I had like multiple. Like an idiot, I had all my outfits in one gym bag.
Yeah.
Because when I go to shows, I don't know if I want to wear it. So it's like, oh yeah, what am I gonna wear tonight? What am I gonna wear this? And then I kept them all in the same bag where I should have just had stuff outside of it.
Yeah.
So it was more or less the principle, just the fact that all my gear got stolen. It wasn't really the price value of it. It's more or less like just the memories that I had with that gear I wore.
Right. Man, that's so shitty. Like, if you ever find that person, I mean, give them the business. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly who did, but they hightailed it to Georgia. So.
Oh wow. Man. Okay. let's try to get more positive.
Yeah.
Could you name some of your favorite opponents that you worked with so far? Or have worked with?
So far, I would say Mike Cobb is one of them. That match is actually on YouTube. So RV Flyier versus Mike Cobb. So it's a bad match at all. I got knocked out. Got a legit concussion during it. But I would say another good opponent is my current tag team partner. So we start off as tag partners. So he's a good opponent. So yeah, I think those are my favorite two right now.
Okay. You mentioned getting knocked out. How did that happen?
I would say miscommunication. It was just the DDT, because the way I was trying to, when he DDT'd me, I wanted to roll through to make it look like I just, make it look worse than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So my head didn't really touch. I'll just, look like I got killed, and I roll through it, and I'll just lay there. Well, when I went to get ready for the roll through, he put so much force behind him, when he looked it back, it just pulled me off my feet and spiked me right in my head.
Oh, man.
So it felt like I got power drills up protecting my head.
And did you know right away, like, concussion, or you found that out after, later?
I know I woke up to an elbow drop, because I was actually, legit out.
Oh, wow.
And then, after the show, I went straight to the hospital, and I was like, hey, you have a concussion. Like, oh, great.
So how long were you, out of it? A couple seconds, or?
I have to go back and watch the video, but I would say, I know it was less than 30 seconds for almost.
Yeah, but still.
That should have been the sign of, stop the match, but no, they thought I was just selling it really well.
yeah, I could see that, yeah. And even, beyond concussion, it could have been worse, permanent neck injury or paralyzed.
Yeah, that's the first thing I did too. I told the hospital what happened, so they did do neck X-ray. I told them how I landed. I ran the X-ray neck to see if that's okay. The neck was fine. It was a little sore, but I thought that's normal. But yeah, they did the CAT scan. You have a concussion.
Man,
you could see it in my eyes, but okay.
And how long ago was that?
That was 2013.
Oh, okay, so
beginning of 13.
Right, so
I think it was literally January.
Yeah, nowadays they take concussions super serious. So I'd imagine how much time do you have to miss because of that?
Yeah, out for it wasn't a severe concussion. So I was out for a few weeks.
Oh, okay. And
to make sure I was okay.
right, of course, yeah. Any other injuries throughout your career?
I would say my worst is literally within a year, within like 11 months of each other, I mostly it was a fracture, but to me it might have been a break. I broke my ankle in a match. Again, miscommunication. I was off the wrong suplex. The guy wanted to take the first suplex up and over, but I know he wanted to stall because when I was going back still, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna do a suplex." Okay, cool. And instead of keep going back, I was still going back, but he was trying to hold me in the air to stall it. And it's like, okay, he's not moving, but I am. So I try to land on my feet, and then he noticed I was still falling, and when he dropped back at the last second, that caused me to sit on my own ankle.
Man.
Because my knee bent almost down, so I was trying to land on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then instantly I knew my ankle was broken. That's on YouTube too, by the way, and I actually did finish the match. And the next day, wrestled an outdoor show too.
Wow.
And then 11 months later, I broke my ankle in 2 places.
Same one?
In a battle royal ball thing. Yeah, same ankle.
Dang. So you didn't even take a break from it after it got broke?
Oh, I took a break. I took a break from the first one, made sure I rehabbed, make sure it healed and everything.
Okay.
And then 11 months later, battle royal, someone tried to throw me in the corner. I thought they were going to boot wash me, and then no, they went for a basement drop kick and landed right on my foot.
Damn.
And then I went on my, hey, can you still wrestle main events as far as the tag team titles? No, yeah, I could still wrestle, just wrap my ankle. But I saw it until, I think, the second to last match before the main event. And my ankle felt good. I was doing everything. But after that match was over, I can't stand on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably made it 100 times worse.
And I had to actually and it's funny, I had to take a post-match beat down, too. So
oh, man.
You feel great.
Probably don't touch my ankle, stay away.
That's what I told him. They're like, you can back there, don't worry, we'll take care of you. We'll make sure your ankle's fine. And I even did something in the match. I just, the person on, 2 good beats and even done.
Wow. Okay, you mentioned wrestling in a tag team. Is that something you prefer, tag team wrestling, or you prefer being singles?
I like the singles. I started off as a singles guy, but so many people, I always put them in a tag team. So I've been doing different tag teams, but I finally found a tag partner that I actually enjoy working with.
Mm-hmm.
Which is Darby Crash. If you want to look him up, he's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything like that.
Okay.
That's a shameless plug for my tag partner.
There you go. Okay.
I did it on the last podcast I was on too.
Right.
Yeah, look him up.
How long you guys been tagging together?
Since last year. Because he was still in Tennessee, and then he decided to move out to Florida, and then we were talking about, hey, we need to start tag teaming. He's like, when I come up to Florida, he's talking about him moving out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're pretty much best friends, and might as well tag up.
Oh, yeah, so it makes it easy then.
Yeah.
That's cool. Have you ever worked in any different countries yet?
I have not.
Is that
my big goal is Japan?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And you mentioned before we were talking, you wrestled Crimson?
Yeah, we did a benefit show in Tennessee. It was actually one of the shows of all the proceeds went to the Wounded Warrior stuff like that. Because the reason I was part of the show because I was in the military at the time, and he was in the show because he's an Army veteran.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't work the same match. He was the main event. I worked. I don't know what's being Battle Royal. I worked Battle Royal first match of the day. So it was a daytime show, and it was in November, so it was just extremely cold.
Oh. So did you get a chance to talk to him?
He's a cool dude, just because he's one of those guys. Because he actually started off in the promotion that I went to when I first moved to Tennessee. The HWA, he started there, but once he hit the TNA, not trying to bash, but it went to his head a little bit.
Oh man, that's
so one of those guys.
Yeah.
I'm big time.
Right.
He was working for TNA at the time too.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, TNA there wasn't a televised event. The TNA allowed to do that show.
Mm-hmm. Is he still with TNA? I don't even know.
No. I don't think he's wrestling right now. I know he currently got arrested for domestic assault.
Oh, shit, okay. That seems to be the hot topic nowadays.
Yeah, Adam Rose, Jerry Lawler. With Jerry Lawler, I did an interview from jail.
Yeah, what is that, right? I mean...
And it wasn't even his fault. They took him in because getting his girlfriend was drunk and wanted to take the car, and he told her, no, you're no condition to drive. She scratched him, and getting called the cops because the cops had to be called and taken both in.
Yeah. That's his version of the story, but she also had a version of the story that was a little bit different.
There's two sides of the story.
Yeah, it's something about like a loaded or unloaded gun, and she said that he told her to kill herself.
Yeah, apparently that's what it was said. Apparently she had a gun and tried to kill herself and had to unload it.
Yeah.
So there's two sides to the story.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The cops need to do more work to get just look for evidence.
Yeah. And there was another one. I don't know if you saw that one. The Paige and Del Rio. I don't know if it's a fake story or what happened there. Kind of domestic.
Oh no, that one. Yeah, that was on NoDQ.com. That one's a legit story. It apparently happened either after Money Bank or before. But they're out at a bar and some couple was harassing them, and then they called security, and then they escorted the couple out of the bar or club where they're at. And then when Del Rio and Paige left, they were actually waiting for them outside, which was like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
The wrestlers would usually take you guys, but okay.
Yeah, they used, I think something like they called them, oh, look at these fake wrestlers, and then that was it. Like, I guess Paige
they're just harassing them.
I
think Paige and Del Rio handled it in the best way they possibly could have. There's no physical altercation, nothing like that.
Yeah, the reason I thought it was fake, though, because, like, it wasn't on any of the big, like, news sites, like, a story like that would be, and then some, like,
no,
I was hearing, like...
that minor.
Yeah. It was something for Swerved or Total Divas, maybe, but...
Yeah, if it's something that minor, they won't actually announce it. It's like on one of the little wrestling, one of the websites, it's like on NoDQ, because it's that small. So it was, like, big enough to be talked about, not big enough to be announced on the website, like Roman Reigns the drug test for loans policy, which they didn't say what it was, but
it's the point. It's the point, though.
Steroids.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not sure pointing fingers or anything.
How? Like, you're the top guy.
If anyone needs to be tested, it's Ryback. But,
yeah. And where's he at?
I haven't seen on TV.
Exactly. That's my point. Because he ran his mouth, and I mean, I get his point. He's not happy with his position, blah, 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 but there's different ways to get... Yeah. There's different ways to go about it.
For a reason.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I mean, that Roman Reigns thing...
I mean, he was on top, and...
Yeah, you can't put yourself in that position. Like, say what you want about John Cena, but John Cena never got caught for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying I made the comment at work one day. I'm like, Roman Reigns, who did he piss off?
I mean...
There's a lot of guys you can tell on steroids, but I feel like I'm not trying to sound like I'm talking trash or anything, but a lot of guys, it seems like you can tell they're on something, but they seem protected.
Mm-hmm.
Where you see, like, guys that no one really gives a crap about getting suspended or released. Like Adam Rose had, people were going to talk about, why are you defending Adam Rose? He had a doctor's note for ADD medication.
Yeah, like, immediately after that story came out, he was like, I got proof. Like, you guys aren't doing me wrong.
Yeah, but they're supposed to have proof either way. Like, Mysterio got trouble with taking a painkiller, and he got I can't remember what year it was. He was taking something, and then he popped hot for it, and they ended him.
I think if it's you don't have a prescription for it, or if your prescription is like 90 days old, I saw that's the rule, I guess. So like you said, like, you don't know what Roman Reigns got popped for, but I mean, still, like, you can't put yourself in that
Yeah,
position.
it could have been anything.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate and say, like, weed or... Because you don't know. But...
Yeah.
He, to his credit, he did own up to it, like, immediately, too, but...
Yeah, he did say, I own it. Like, he just said it's his fault, he's sorry about it. So you gotta respect that part.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you thought you were getting booed bad before. Wait till he comes back. It's gonna be... And I kind of had an issue with the fact that they clearly knew going into the pay-per-view Sunday. I mean, yes, he lost the title, but then he was on...
That's probably why they made him drop the belt.
But then he was on Raw the next night. So if you knew going in Sunday, suspend it should start immediately, you know, and then he gets put in the main event the next pay-per-view. Like, what kind of punishment is that, really?
Yeah, he had to work that off.
Yeah, I don't like how there's a double standard. I don't care like what your position is in the company. Look at Titus O'Neil. He grabbed his arm and got suspended for 90 days initially. Are you kidding me?
Same thing. I think that one actually was pretty bad to the screw out of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But at least they kind of made it up by giving him the United States title match. He may have not won the match.
Yeah, they threw him. They threw him a bone.
Okay, we're sorry.
Right. But still, I mean, something so stupid like that, and then you have the top guy or trying to what they want to be the top guy in the company, and he gets popped, and then you're coming right back. You're in the main event, title opportunity. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it really grinds my gears. That anyway, moving on.
Kind of ironically enough, watching that the last appearance of CM Punk, kind of like why he quit. For another reason, because there's
exactly
guys that get certain things.
Exactly, and I was the hugest CM Punk fan, so. Everything he said, I was like, man, like it opens your eyes to something you don't necessarily see all the time, and then it makes you question everything too at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been a fan of it since Ring of Honor, so I know exactly what's going on, and I'm not gonna right away. I'm not gonna be like one of the people like WWE fans, like, oh, he's a fan, he quit, It's like, okay, the guy had a reason. I'm watching tapes right now. Like, when you look at his entrance, he looks like complete crap.
Yeah.
Like, he looks sick.
Yeah. He said, like, he was just done at that point, like...
Yeah, he looks like shit.
Here's a Z-Pack. I shit my pants.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what kind of shit is that? No pun intended.
Yeah. But that's funny, too, because you brought up Ryback, and that's kind of when the whole stuff with Ryback started, when he called him out for being dangerous and taking years off his life, pretty much. I mean, and then Ryback kind of got de-pushed because...
I mean, the guy looks like he's dangerous.
Yeah, oh man. He's another one. Like, Roman Reigns is different because I want to like Roman Reigns as a person. Like, he can't wrestle, whatever you want to say about him, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Reigns either. Just my only problem with Reigns is he got pushed way too quick. That's why people don't like him.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Like, you try to force feed him down people's throat, and then they're telling you they don't want that, and you're still putting him in all these high-profile matches. And don't get me wrong, I mean, if he's with the right opponent, he could look great. But...
Yeah, they should have done it a little bit slower. Not push him so quick.
Yeah. And I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan too. Like, when CM Punk left, like, Seth became my guy. So I had an issue with Ambrose. Like, I like Ambrose, don't get me wrong, but when he cashed in on him like that quickly, I thought you could have drugged that out longer. But the whole 7 months that Seth was gone, why couldn't you give Dean Ambrose a chance then with the title? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there's a reason why they did it. Though. They wanted to make history with having for the first time a former faction of every member held the title all on the same night.
Yeah. See,
so it made sense for Reigns to lose the title to Rollins, and Rollins lose it to Ambrose, so it made the entire Shield held the title.
Yeah.
One night.
I understood that part of it, and again, I think
it would bring back the Rollins Ambrose rivalry.
Yeah, which I have no problem with. I think too, part of it was done because the draft, the brand split coming up, it makes Dean look like he could be a top guy for one of those brands. You know what I mean? Because I expect him to lose the title the next pay-per-view.
It's kind of weird how they're going to do that. Or either A, they're going to make 2 WWE titles, or bring back the World Heavyweight title for one of the brands, or just make, or like they did before with the first brand split, have the main title be for both shows.
Yeah, see, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of mixed on that too, because like when they did the brand split previously, like it kind of didn't work out, but at the same time it did, because like on SmackDown you had all the, like if you didn't do that, like you want to have guys like Eddie Guerrero as world champion, Rey Mysterio as world champion, like Randy Orton.
Yeah.
So I kind of look at it like from a positive side, but at the same time, if there's just one champion, then like, and they're switching back and forth to both brands, then it kind of deteriorates the brand split. You know what I mean?
Because for a while, if you look at it, Ambrose is the first new champion and a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Because within the past year, it's been the same people over and over.
Right.
Except for Triple H. Triple H has held it how many years? So I was kind of happy, and they put the belt on Triple H at the Rumble. But all right, cool. They gave him the title. It was different. And yeah, he's held the title what?
Yeah.
Could be 14 times now, but
yeah, he's getting closer and closer. But I think out of respect, he doesn't want that record that Flair has. But
yeah. They don't give it to Cena.
Yeah, but that's that's another whole nother issue. But okay.
But yeah, the fact that Ambrose now has a title, it's like, all right, cool. There's someone fresh in the title picture.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have a problem with that. I just wish they would have did it within the 7 months that Seth was gone, instead of like putting it on Sheamus, or I don't even mind Triple H as much, but you could have maybe did like a hot switch, like 1 month Reign or 1 month Ambrose, and then have Triple H win it back before WrestleMania or something. Like just to.
But that is actually forgotten. I forgot Sheamus won the title.
yeah.
That's how quick it was.
Yeah, exactly. At the first, because the way I view it, and I don't know anything from anything, but at that time they didn't trust Roman Reigns to be the guy, and obviously he proved them right not to trust him. But the first time he won it, Sheamus cashed in on him the same night, I believe. And that the only reason Roman Reigns won it in the first place, in my opinion, was because Seth got hurt. If Seth never got hurt, it was going to be Seth and Triple H at WrestleMania. Seth was going to hold it.
It's funny, besides the world title picture, I'm one of the guys that's waiting for them to add Finn Balor to the club.
See, now, my issue with Finn Balor is I've listened to him on every single podcast, Jericho's, everything, and from what I gather, he kind of doesn't want to come up right now, and you can't really blame the guy, because if you look at people like Tyler Breeze and what they do to NXT guys, unless you're Kevin Owens, you kind of, you know what I mean? So he's the face of NXT, obviously, so there's a part of him that doesn't want to go up, but I can't wait for it. I can't wait for that day to come. But
the only thing with the other guys, I feel like it was bad timing for Tyler Breeze, because they brought him up at a time where there's really nothing for him.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried to get him with Ziggler, it didn't work, and they just kind of put him on the back burner. But a guy like Sami Zayn brought up at the right time, because they had him come back off injury to feud with Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
But with Finn Balor, because the whole fact that you like some Bullet Club guys there, AJ Styles, Gallows, Anderson, does make sense to add him to that team, because he's the original founder of the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Literally the founders of the Bullet Club are Finn Balor and Carl Anderson.
Yep. Yeah. And
so if you had the club, would make perfect sense, and then that would be having something for Balor.
Yeah. It would be Balor Club or Bulletproof. I don't know what he was calling it.
Yeah,
he was teasing it.
They possibly started a feud with
AJ.
Or leadership between AJ and Balor.
If that is the route they go, like I've heard that, and that'd be so amazing.
That's the route everyone told me it goes.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, with the brand split, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know where they're going, what directions they're going with this. Like, there's so many different scenarios, but I could definitely see that being one of them. Like when the brand split. Yeah,
that could work too, as long as you have. As long as the tag title is on both shows, then it can work. You'll have factions on both shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you already have one 3-man team, which is New Day, and you would have the club that they add. There'll be 4 guys. They add Balor.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't know about 4. I think it has to be one or the other though, like AJ or Finn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
like how it started off as a team.
And then kind of jealousy creeps in or something. Because when Finn left, well, actually Finn's last night in New Japan was AJ's first night over there. Like he was leaving, and then that's when he kind of took over leadership. Well, Anderson
was only leader for what, like a couple hours probably.
Yeah, but according to them, there's no real leader. They're all equal and blah blah blah. Finn Balor founded the damn thing, and he was the leader, and he was the most over. So you can say what you want, but
they're doing whatever they can to keep going. That's now you have Kenny Omega as the leader, and then
he's great. Yeah, Adam Cole. Yeah.
And what's funny is everyone's saying, Bullet Club's becoming the new NWO to let too many people in. You think about it, they didn't let Adam Cole and Adam Page until after Styles, Gallows, and Anderson left.
Yeah.
It wasn't really we're fighting more members. It was we were replacing the members we lost.
Yeah, everybody that they add to the Bullet Club is for a reason. Like, it makes sense. It's not like WCW, NWO, where like everybody is just there's like 30 guys coming down the ramp and half these guys don't even wrestle. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
and adding Adam Cole to it made sense because if anyone listening to the podcast keeps track on Indies, you know who Mount Rushmore is, which is Kevin Owens at the time with Kevin Steen, Young Bucks, and Adam Cole.
Yep.
Now you have 3 members of Mount Rushmore minus Kevin Owens.
Yeah, that was an ROH.
Yes, now you have the Bucks and Cole on in the Bullet Club, and it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Even Adam Page is a great addition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the night after the tapings they did after the pay-per-view where they super kicked the hell out of everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was great.
When the lights went out and then you saw Adam Cole there, oh my God.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. All right, so we could talk about. I could talk about Bullet Club all day. And actually, do you know Chase Owens?
Yeah, he's a new member.
Yeah,
like I said, I was trying to think about the third replacement for losing the 3 guys, Chase Owens.
Yeah, he just did the New Japan Best of Super Juniors, and
yeah, exactly.
I was talking to him how he was supposed to be on the podcast last week, but
by Will Ospreay, great wrestler.
Yeah, he actually beat Ricochet and Will Ospreay during that tournament.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. He really blew up.
It's unlike with the Super Juniors, it doesn't go by a bracket basis. It goes by the most points. Yeah,
it's like a roundabout Group A, Group B point system.
Yeah.
And then
you get points. And you get points depending on how you win too.
Yeah. And Chase Owens beat Ricochet and cost Ricochet the finals.
Yeah.
So it's the second year in a row he's actually played spoiler, because last year he did it. I forget who he beat, but
and then now we have, and then that besides the best of the Super Juniors, now we also have this
Cruiserweight Classic.
Sorry, no, but not Cruiserweight Classic. I was going to touch on that afterwards.
Okay.
We have the Super J Cup coming up.
Oh yeah.
They do the Super Juniors first, and then they'll do the best of the Super Juniors. Then they do the Super J Cup, which is determined to see who is the guy.
Right. That's over in Japan too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Chase. Yeah, because yesterday he was on the plane going back to Japan for another 10-day tour, and I think might be going over for that, if I'm not mistaken. But
with the Cruiserweight Classic, I know a few guys that are in that tournament. I'm glad.
How come Ruby Flyer's not in the Cruiserweight Classic?
Maybe next time it happens.
Okay. I mean, that's something that I have a lot of questions about too, because how does that work?
That's something I want to jump on. I guess WWE goes on what indie guys they think they scouted and everything like that, or it's also on the internet, just start viewing people. Guessing I wasn't a part of that eye they wanted, so I'm gonna start doing stuff to get myself noticed, and I'm gonna make an impact so they see me next time.
Right. Yeah. I mean, a lot of that has to do with the partnership they have with Evolve now. A lot of eyes on different talent and stuff. In my opinion, this whole Cruiserweight Classic, I think that's all Triple H.
Yeah, it is. that's like I said, because he's doing it within NXT, and that's, like I said, NXT is his brainchild, so he's doing good things with that.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people, like, oh, Triple H is because people go off of what they see with the authority, and they're like, oh, Triple H is a freaking toxic leadership, shit, and it's like,
he's playing he's playing a character, first of all. He's playing a character on TV. If you really want to know what the business is gonna look like in 5-10 years, or whenever Vince dies, or I don't want to say that, but
because when people look at the main roster, that's Vince McMahon, that's his creative team, stuff like that.
No. That's just Vince McMahon. That's one person. At the end of the day, everything that goes through, he makes the final decision. You know what I mean? Regardless. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, NXT is specifically Triple H.
Which is brainchild.
Yeah, I don't think Vince has anything to do with that.
Yeah, and Triple H give those guys room to grow. That's what's the point of NXT. He doesn't hinder them, doesn't stop them. He goes there and do your thing so they can learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
He allows the guys to make mistakes so they can get better.
Yeah.
Or if you make mistakes in the main roster, you'll be punished for it.
Yeah,
like that.
That's true. Another thing I was talking about, I forget who I was talking on previous podcasts, but we were talking about, with NXT, you have to look at it like, they only have to do 1 hour television. It's not like Raw, like 3 hours, you know what I mean? So it's a lot easier.
Those guys do multiple tapings in one night, though.
Yeah.
The reason I know this because in January I decided for the Christmas present for my girlfriend and a friend got me 16 tickets.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, all right, cool. It was in Orlando. It's literally the weekend of the World Rumble. And then I thought, it's going to be one live event. No, they did 4 TV tapings that night.
Wow. Nice. So have any of those aired yet?
Yeah, they all aired between, March and April?
Oh, okay.
No, what do you mean March and April? They aired between, I think, end of February, beginning of March.
Oh, okay.
Just look for the when you go GFGF networks, go watch sorry, my mind's everywhere. Watch NXT, and it's the shows that were from the UCF Center, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, CFD Arena, because it was at UCF College, but the CFD Arena.
Mm-hmm.
So all those shows I was here for.
Nice.
That's why people are asking me, oh, you gonna watch NXT this week? I already know what happened. That's what happened for the next 4 weeks. So what happened on NXT?
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything for you guys.
Nice.
And I mean, I do my best not post anything that happens at those events. Once I realize they're TV tapings, I'm like, this is not going on Facebook. I just put, all I did was had night on the NXT.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they make you sign anything, or like you're not allowed to?
No, you can say whatever you want. You can spoil everything like that. I'm just, because I'm a worker myself, I'm a wrestler, I chose to respect that and not spoil it for everyone.
See, kayfabe's not dead, people.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but
for people who are listening, 4 weeks of that NXT taping in my head, and I kept it all to myself. So,
yeah. Similar to what NXT does, like taping a lot of episodes like that. Lucha Underground, similar, but they're different, and as they do seasons.
I have buddies in California, like, things they have like tickets for the entire season taping.
Really?
It's not all done one night, but they do it they do like through a week basis. They literally film it like an actual TV series. They go through the motions, and my buddy's like, oh my god, the greatest thing ever. I'm like, you guys, it's not well for anybody.
Right. Yeah, I enjoy Lucha Underground. I watch it when I can.
I think those are the top 3 things I will watch right now are NXT, Ring of Honor, and Lucha Underground. And then occasionally when I can catch it, New Japan Pro Wrestling. If not, I'll look it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because New Japan Pro Wrestling comes on certain channels now, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think it's on. I get it on Access. It's on Friday night. I think Friday night, and then Saturday night we get ROH. I want to say like My TV or something like that. The channel.
Yeah, it depends on your cable provider. Like ROH, it jumps around. But if not, like I said, ROH, I can just YouTube it or stuff like that.
Yeah, You were just saying that, and I'm thinking in my head, with SmackDown about to go live, it's going to be on Tuesdays, July 17th or 19th, something like that. So you're going to have Raw on Monday, SmackDown Tuesday, NXT Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know what Thursday is. Maybe the replay of SmackDown, I don't know if they're doing that. But then Friday is New Japan, Saturday is ROH, and then Sunday if there's a pay-per-view.
If you think about it, too, Tuesday you're going to have TNA, I don't know if you said it, you have TNA and SmackDown on the same day.
Yeah, that's another thing, is TNA, because they just moved networks and channels again. I don't know if they're going to switch out of that again. Yeah, right? Destination America, the Pop TV, I think they are still on Pop TV, actually.
Yeah, and I think they got moved off of Spike because they don't want to do it. Spike wanted them to be more edgy still, and they didn't want to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Danny Cage from the Monster Factory on the podcast tomorrow, and he was actually at the pay-per-view, the TNA pay-per-view last week. He was backstage.
Anniversary?
Yeah, so I wanted to. That's the first thing I wanted to ask him about, because you hear the stories about the morale is low backstage and stuff like that, and he came out and said like there's no such thing. Like I don't know where that's coming from. So I want to ask him about that.
Going on.
Yeah.
I think as far as Raw and SmackDown, I'll just catch them. If I don't watch them, I'll catch them on Hulu because they have the replays available next day anyway.
Same
NXT,
thing.
Which is funny, is NXT is on the network and it's on Hulu still too. So,
yeah. I didn't know NXT started on Hulu, didn't it?
Yeah, it started on Hulu. And what's funny is you won't be able to watch takeovers that day because that's what the network's for. Mm-hmm. But the next day after like NXT, for example, NXT Dallas, the next day it'll be available on Hulu, which is really cool.
That's such a great partnership. Like that's so smart because, I mean, everybody should have the network. I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, it's only $9.99, but cheap plug that I didn't get paid for. But I mean,
forget about that.
It is great. I mean, and they're always giving away a free month and whatnot. But even with the brand split coming up, I don't know if you saw that. Like they're gonna have a pay-per-view like every 2 weeks now.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be freaking awesome. Was Sunny Days your last guest or second to last? I can't remember. I listened to the one with Sunny Days on after you had to do the podcast.
Yeah.
I listened to the podcast she was on, and it was awesome.
Yeah, thank you. She was really fun, actually.
I worked with her in a show in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
We didn't work a match with each other, but she was on the same part as me.
Right. She was really cool, because after... I talked to her a little bit, like, after the interview, and, like, we got into, like, her starting out as a ring announcer, and it happens that, Saturday, I'm making my debut as a ring announcer up in, Brooklyn, and I hit her up for, like, some tips or, like, anything she could help me with, and, like, she responded right back to me, and, like, she gave me some cool pointers and stuff to do, so it's, like, she helped me out in that area, even after, like, I talked to her in the interview, so I thought that was cool. But
yeah, I think the way I got to meet her was at the Seattle show I worked. It was January of last year. What was cool is I don't know what's with me and freaking. I strained my quadricep because I've torn it before, and now it's more prone to different stuff happening to it.
Right.
And I stretched forever before that, and I off a simple thing of a double foot stomp. On the way down, I felt a pull in my leg. I'm like, oh, I know what that is. And then after the match, I finished it because I was actually supposed to go over. I was supposed to go over in the match, and I did. I ended up with a hula kick, which everyone's like, oh my god, you put your leg up there for a hula guy. I'm like, oh, thank you. But
that's kind of fucked up.
No, she ended up helping me. Like she was like, I was like, hey, your leg, it was swollen, and she ended up like thought she gave me ice because I think she knows how to do some muscle injuries. Mm-hmm. So, like, thank you. It feels a little better than it did, like, a little while ago after the match, because luckily I was second to the last match. Mm-hmm. So I'm just sitting in the back, like, oh my god, my leg is killing, and I need to take over your leg. Pretty sure did that.
That's cool.
So this part is on the podcast. I would like to think.
Yeah, I'll keep it on. Yeah, no problem. That's fine. How has wrestling changed since you started?
Like for me, or
just in general, from like your point of view, like.
As far as like I think with like protecting the wrestlers now, especially early WWE. Like, so WWE started with like the concussion and stuff like that. That started trickling down, where other people started picking up on that. Like, hey, they're doing this stuff for the wrestlers, then we start doing it. So they started like people started like, if someone gets hurt, they'll make sure you're okay, or do like a little cut. They'll like make sure everything's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see any promotions, which I started laughing at first, and then like, all right, makes sense because we all know how you can purchase at home drug tests from the pharmacy at like CVS or whatnot, or any places. So I think any promotions start drug testing people.
Yeah.
Which at first I found hysterical. So I'm like, oh, are you guys trying to be that much like WWE? Because I used to be that guy of, oh, don't copy WWE. And then I'm like, all right, they don't want guys to be working shows under the influence, stuff like that. Because I am also straight edge, so I do that from. And they even tell me, hey, we need you to take the test. I'm like, hey, I don't want to take it. Trying to I have nothing to hide. Take the test. And they're all right, cool, let's go tonight.
Yeah.
But if they see someone is like messed up, they will test them right away. And like I said, WWE is influenced a lot of people when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, there's bad stuff, there's also good stuff with them. So.
Yeah. I mean, even like, not make it obvious, like if you see somebody kind of messed up, like, but the way they kind of do it, they say it's random, but I don't know if that's how much that is true, but.
Like, the one time I think a guy should have been drug tested, the match, I can't remember which TNA pay-per-view it was, but it was Sting versus Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Jeff was in no condition to be wrestling.
Yeah, Sting was pissed.
But he talked about an interview, and he's actually glad Jeff cleaned up, but still, that guy was in no condition to be that night. That was unprofessional on Jeff Hardy's part.
I don't see how he was even, like, allowed out of the locker room. Like, come up with something else.
I don't know how anyone didn't notice it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, man.
I watched the pay-per-view and I'm like, dude, he's fucking loaded.
Yes, as soon as he came out, you could tell. And then, and like,
he walked to the ring.
Yeah, and there was a huge build for that match, and like, Sting
and he blew it.
Yeah, man. That was a shame.
Because the Sting was gonna make him that night, and Jeff just blew himself. Mm-hmm. That's why Jeff used to be one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. And I just like now as a worker myself, I've fully lost. Like I don't lost big respect for him, but just some of the stuff he's done, maybe like fully respect for him. And like how he do that, you had so much potential and stuff given to you.
Yeah, he shot himself in the foot multiple times. That's why he wasn't.
And then you look at Matt Hardy, he didn't get nearly enough credit that he deserved, and that's probably why he went down the road he did, because he thought, why am I trying this hard when no one's acknowledging it?
Yeah, it was almost like Jeff was perceived as the better talent, and it kind of gave him like a bad stigma about.
Yeah, and as a worker myself, because as a kid I thought Jeff like all the flashy moves, stuff like that, like, oh, it's cool. But now that I understand, he did a lot more. I understand that now Matt was the better technical wrestler, Matt-based wrestler, and didn't. Mm-hmm. And then Jeff, his style was reckless.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff he does, he really has no control, and he's so off top rope, especially like some moves he does. Like, did you control your landing, like the way you went off that ball? Because he has an awkward landing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, especially the whisper in the wind is like, I'd be scared to take
that. Yeah, it looks, man. And they're killing it in TNA. I don't know if you saw that video.
Yeah.
That was
I'm glad they're both back up now.
Yeah. Okay. What would you be doing if you weren't wrestling?
I honestly do not know. At one point, I had the idea to go to school for forensic science, so I'd probably be an anthropologist right now.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, was there ever, like, I know you mentioned going to the Army and stuff, but was there ever a backup plan, like, if it didn't work out?
If wrestling didn't work out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my good.
Okay, yeah. That's cool. My wife loves that show Bones, so that's kind of...
Yeah, because I took because it was offered in high school for 2 years. It was if didn't based on your grade, you had to be 16 or take the class because some of the stuff that you would see or experience in that class.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess when you're 16, you're for sure enough to see dead bodies. But
yeah,
I took my 2 years.
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna ask you that. Like, they were showing that stuff in high school. I thought maybe that'd be college more, but that's. I mean,
No, it was
yeah,
pretty cool. They offered it.
yeah, that is. I think that'd be something I'd be interested in if I was offered that. That sounds weird to say too, though. Like, I mean, like, people have to go to college to be like to work in a funeral home. So.
Yeah, and what's cool is they're actually for college. They actually, when I took forensic years, it's actually for the college prep class. I didn't know that until after. I'm like, oh, I've been giving college, free college credits. That's awesome.
That's cool. Okay, we're kind of winding down here. I want to thank you for being on. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
If you could pick anybody dead or alive for a dream opponent, who would it be?
Oh, man. I actually have a couple that I'm working with. As far as dead goes, people are probably going to shoot me for this one. Benoit, one of them, or Guerrero, one of them too.
Okay.
And then for guys that don't work, like I said, I was guys too. HBK is one of them, even though he doesn't work anymore, which is a shame.
Yeah.
Trump will be my dream tag partner, not really a opponent.
Yeah, okay. I like that
and
one.
As far as current guys, Masato Yoshino's one, and then I want to work Kenny Omega because he's one badass match.
Nice. Okay. Do you want to throw out your social media stuff?
Yeah. Anyone wants to find me, just go to on Instagram and Twitter. I haven't changed it yet, so it's RV_Flyier. And then want to look up my YouTube videos, stuff like that. It's RV Flyier 1989. And that's pretty much all I have. And then I have Facebook, which if you want, you can tag my Facebook in this. Or when you post videos, you can put my social media information in there.
All right, sounds good.
And then for anyone that's in the Florida area, June 25th, I'll be in Daytona for Go Wrestle, 6 p.m.
Okay. Anything else? You got anything else?
Pretty much all I have on right now. And then I have another podcast I'm going to be on June 30th. It's called the 25 Show, and then guessing I'm one of the guests, and I was so hear about this. The other guest will be on with is DDT.
Oh, okay.
So, we got a page, so, yeah.
Nice. All right, again, I want to thank you for your time. I appreciate it. All right, that was my conversation with Ruby Flyier. Thank you again, Ruby Flyier, once again for coming on, and make sure you check him out. Look for him in Florida. He's going to be doing big things hopefully coming up, and we'll see him on the big stage sometime soon. I'll get out of here on my plugs. Facebook group page, Electric City Wrestling Fans, iTunes. Most importantly, please, guys, keep helping me out there. Like, rate, review, subscribe. Tell your friends, pass the word along. More traffic over there, the better for me. I appreciate all the support, and keep it up. And make sure you guys, if you're in the Brooklyn, New York area, 2 days from now, yours truly making his ring announcing debut. And Brooklyn Brawler, Tony Atlas, Frankie Flo, Legendary Action Wrestling. Check it out. Till the next one. Peace.